BB, do you have any thoughts on Jordan Peele as a director, writer, producer?
I'm always a bit hesitant, particularly of horror movies in general, when people talk up things too quick. A24 was one of them, but A24 has sort of proved themselves to be quite decent for films.
Except
I think, yeah, but I mean, I think when Hereditary and whatnot were coming out, I was sort of like, yeah, I don't really understand it, but now I do. I think Jordan Peele, everyone seems to sort of squeal and like, oh my god, it's Jordan Peele, and I'm like, I know what about Michael Bay? I don't know. No. Jerry Bruckheimer Productions. What do I mean? I think he's I think he has the potential. I think this movie, like, he falls over himself in a lot of it, and I don't really care for these cryptic messages, and I don't, like you said, Justin, I don't really know what he wants to say or do. I think he has a little bit of learning to do with these movies, because like I said, Us, Get Out, and Nope, I like, but nothing really hits home yet. And this movie is just really, I guess, confusing in a good way, but doesn't really, like, the ending doesn't really give me much. It'll be interesting to see where he goes next, because I mean, I feel like this is a bit of a departure from Us and Get Out. So be curious to see how he goes. But it looks like, reading online, he's added comments to this film, which I don't really like when they add comments after a film's out, because I sort of would rather just the ending be as it is and me try and guess what's happening, not trying to be like, oh, the thing is still alive, because that's what it sounds like he's saying. The thing may still be alive and the brother did die or didn't die. So I'm like, well, what is it? Like,
yeah,
it's really frustrating. So he has potential. I think, like you said, just needs a bit more finesse and maybe just stop with the shortcuts. I hope he hears that. Just don't do that. It's really annoying. And show us more gore, and actually show us more. If you're gonna spend $68 million on a monster that looks like a bath plug, then please show me the internals of it as well. Don't just show me it shimmering down a driveway on its side.
Yeah. Do you think maybe it's a tactic with the shortcuts to do like an extended version release to get people to watch the extended version? Because I don't think there's been any news about like a director's cut, even though he is a director, but like maybe that could be a tactic that we just don't know about yet, because I fucking hated those shortcuts as well. I was like, that's it? I thought we were going to find out more information, because they got me invested, and now I'm like, now it's another boring ass scene.
It's like when you're on Facebook and you're watching a video and the stupid ads conveniently start. I'm like, God damn it.
No, you know what it's like? It's like vague booking, where it's like, I hate this. And someone posts, what's wrong, babe? I'll inbox you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Coop, did you have any thoughts on Jordan Peele as a director, writer, producer?
Like I said earlier, like, going into this, it was 50-50 for me. I did enjoy Get Out, but Us didn't do much for me. And yeah, like I said, he's definitely got promise, because there's things even in this movie that I didn't really like too much that kind of stood out and were quite striking. I know he can do a good movie because he's done Get Out, so I don't know, a bit more cohesion, maybe, like Byron said, a different set of eyes helping out here and there, and because I guess he just needs to be reeled in and have some outward perspective, maybe, on how things could be cleaned up a little bit, and not just just going all out creative silliness with the shortcuts and the 1,000 titles that are so unnecessary. I think, like Byron said, he's definitely got promise and he's capable. He just needs to do the right movie and not go overboard.
I actually wonder what is next for Jordan Peele. I see him doing a bit of a haunted house movie next. And, I don't doubt that there'll be some social commentary like with his previous 3 efforts. So maybe it'll be similar to Bodies, where it's like maybe set in a house and it's like all about class warfare or racial tensions, discrimination. But it could be the complete opposite as well. I mean, after seeing Us, I was not expecting a fake alien ranch focused childhood trauma with a chimp, you know, I would have never thought of that. So I'm excited to see what
Loofah.
next.
Mm. Well, the only thing he has next is what we talked about, which was People Under the Stairs,
Yeah, that's right. He's signed
yeah.
on for the remake.
which will be interesting to see if he keeps it true to the original film or if he's going to do a complete 180 or 360 or whatever and goes completely different. Be interesting.
I feel like he might. I mean, I don't want to prematurely say this, and then People Under the Stairs remake to get released, and people come back to this episode, they're like, "You're wrong." But what I liked about People Under the Stairs was all the performances were so over the top. It's so crazy that it helped sell that film. Whereas I don't see him doing that. I think he might take a more like toned down, very serious, very grim aspect, which could work, but I will be biased because I love the original so much that it's like, I don't know, don't touch my movie. I will hurt you.
It'll probably be the thing where someone opens the door, then walks 2 steps down, then scene change.
Yeah.
Or, or like car comes into the driveway and door shuts and then scene change.
It'll be like part 1, People Under the Stairs, and then part 2, The Stairs, part 3, The People. Like,
because I'm just trying to think in Get Out or Us, does he do that in that as well? Is that a signature thing for him, or is it just in?
not from memory, but
No,
I might have blocked it out. Might be PTSD.
It was definitely more prominent in Nope.
Yeah.
In Us, I mean, I wouldn't say so abruptly. Like in Us, it was, I forget the name of the teenage girl character, but it's where she's confronted with her doppelganger, who's like the real weird, like the scary smiling girl. And she's chasing her with scissors, and then they have the altercation where they're both like going underneath the car, then trying to get around it, and then it just cuts to some other kid. And it's like, oh, I wanted to see more of that scene. Or even when it's Jason and his doppelganger and they're in the closet, he's got the lighter. And then you find out that he's been burning his face because of Jason's actions. It's like, oh, I just wish they would have shown more rather than do another fast cut. Get Out. I mean, the only one I can think of is when the deer runs across and they hit the car with it. And then it seems like straight away they're talking to the cop. But it wasn't too much of a fast. Yeah.